see what else you remember about Isaac and Rebekah. Who did Abraham send to find a wife for his son Isaac? Was it A, Isaac, of course, B, Dolly Levi, the matchmaker, C, Eliazar, his servant, or D, did Abraham go himself? The correct answer is C, Eliazar, his servant.
You shall go to my country and to my family and take a wife for my son Isaac.
Finding a wife for Isaac was an extremely important assignment. Abraham had to find someone he could trust to follow his exact instructions.
Of course, Abraham. I am your oldest servant and will do as you request.
Eliazar was more than just a trusted servant. Years before Isaac was born, Abraham adopted Eliazar, making him part of the family.
All right, guys. Looks like we're going on a road trip.
Next question. When traveling to Haran to find a bride for Isaac, what animals did Eliazar take to carry their luggage? Was it A, horses, B, camels, C, oxen, or D, elephants? The correct answer is B, camels.
Abraham was very wealthy and had many camels. Eliazar took 10 camels with him on the journey to Haran.
I will draw water for your camels, too, until they have had enough to drink.
A thirsty camel can drink as much as 25 gallons. Rebekah may have had to draw water dozens of times to satisfy Eliazar's camels. Now that's dedication.
Those are our questions for today. Now let us see what else we can learn about Isaac and Rebekah.
God in heaven, who took me from my father's house and my native land, solemnly promised to give this land to my descendants.
Abraham was originally from a place called Ur of the Chaldeans. This tablet, called the Ur-Nammu Law Code, is the oldest known printed set of rules in the world. It comes from Sumer, where Ur was located, and dates back to the time of Abraham. Abraham's father moved his family from Ur to Haran, located in Mesopotamia. They settled in Haran for many years. While Abraham was living in Haran, God spoke to him and told him to go to Canaan. Abraham was now asking Eliazar to retrace this trip and go back to Haran to find a wife for Isaac.
According to my database, Abraham is from Haran in Mesopotamia. That is over 600 miles from here.
A caravan of camels can travel 20 miles a day. It would have taken nearly a month to travel from Hebron to Haran.
What? 30 days? Okay. What's wrong with looking for a wife a little closer to home?
Haran, which means roadway, was a major stopping point for caravans. The city is mentioned in the Cappadocian texts, the Mari letters, and other manuscripts written during the time of the patriarchs. The area is known for its beehive houses that were built from adobe. Life would have been very different for Rebekah in the city of Haran as opposed to Isaac's nomadic way of living. Eliazar was given a very difficult task. Not only did he have to find a woman who would marry Isaac without ever meeting him, she had to be the exact one God intended for Isaac. Eliazar, how will you know which is the right one?
I will pray.
Eliazar did not put his trust in his own plans. Instead, he gave the plan over to God. And God showed him exactly the right woman. Through Eliazar's faith in God's plan, Isaac and Rebekah were brought together. And the promise made by God to Abraham years before continued towards being fulfilled.
Today's superverse is Psalm 116:2. Because he bends down to listen, I will pray as long as I have breath. That is all we have time for today. Just remember, God hears our prayers.